Hello, hello everyone. It's Becky and today is December 2nd. I should say Tuesday, December the 2nd. Alright, you guys, we're going to multitask. I'm calling the post office. Spent 5 minutes navigating their silly little online question and answer. Now I'm waiting on a representative. So we're going to listen to Christmas music. Hopefully I don't get a copyright. Alright, let me pick another one. Alright, we have diagonal and a forest. Man, I had this paper. It has these trees on it. I wish I'd saved it now. I'll see if I've got some more of it. What did I do with our notebook? I feel like I lost a lot of time getting those stupid ATCs ready for today. It was several hours I spent getting those ready when I could have been typing up the Becky Huffman challenge and getting them ready. First time I feel like I'm having to scramble. Hang on. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Got nowhere with the post office. There's only a 6-month window. What did I do with the other one? No exceptions to the rule. I said, well, I didn't even know there was an issue until I got it back. Well, I'm sorry. We're past the 6 months. There's nothing I can do. So, that is where we're at. And, alright, this is the other part of my big FU today. Ow, ow, damn it. I'm not putting this on this arm anymore. I don't know what it keeps catching on the chair back there. I just changed this. So on the advent calendar, I should have it. I should have had it before yesterday. So I'm asking her. Yesterday I said, well, have you mailed them out? Well, I should have known there was going to be an issue when she acted like she never received mine. All right, and mine's been there since October 21st. This just really irks me. I spent all that time to make those cards. And again, I spent all that postage to get those to her. She sends me this message yesterday. Well, I see you have, all right, I've got everything ready. Or first of all, I say, are you mailing out the advent? Yeah, I'll do those tomorrow, meaning yesterday. I asked her on Friday, I think it was. Like November 28th, 29th, something like that. She says, yeah, I'll do those. It had to have been Sunday, so it was the 30th. I'll do those tomorrow. I'll get them in the mail. I'll get those ready and get them in the mail on Monday. Well, I get this message yesterday like at 10 o'clock at night. Well, you have 2 sets here. It was one for, were you wanting to do 2 swaps? What were you wanting to do? You know, I've gotten them ready, but you've got 2. And she says, well, I've got a beginner who's got all these pencil drawings. Would you want to trade with her? Or I could whip up 25 cards and send them out, you know, later this week. So I wrote back and I said, no, I do not want the beginner swap. I said, number one, I want to know who was the first person to send you for you to receive. I said, because in your little post, you said the first person will get their postage back. I said, and mine shows at your place on October 21st. Sorry, I'm yelling into the camera because I'm pissed. And so then, you know, I said, no, I don't want the beginner trade. And then I sent her a second message. What did I say? Hold on. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's over here. Let's just read these messages, shall we? And she's probably at work today. Sunday at 12:12 p.m. So in the afternoon, I put, have the advent cards been mailed out? It says, hello, we'll mail those tomorrow. I'm traveling from church and we'll check they have been received. I remember seeing a large white envelope belong to you, but we'll confirm when I get home. Yes, Rebecca, I have your advent cards. Thank you for the care with which you have sent them. They will go out Monday. And then she can come back and says, Rebecca, you have 2 sets of cards and 2 envelopes, which I'm having to put into baseball sleeves and careful not to double up. Are you wanting 2 partners for these? 2 partners are these for the host? Please let me know. I will hold yours and save a partner for you. Please answer. So I just finished processing everything, and if you're wanting 2 partners, you have 2 options. I have an odd swapper at the end. I put those at the end that indicate beginner work. This artist used all pencil drawings. If that's acceptable to you, I can send that to you, which I don't really want to, given your effort, expense, and work. And then she says, either option, I have to create a set for the very last artist who's beginning. Just let me know. She says she can send me a picture. And then she says, I can send you ATC supplies as a gift. Just let me know. I said, and then I replied, I thought the second set was for the host. I said, also, I don't want the beginner swap. I would also like to know who was the first set you received. Your instructions offered repayment of postage to the first one sent in. Mine show as being delivered October 21st. And you're right, I did work hard on 2 sets of cards, one for you and another for a partner, and would like a set back from someone else who worked just as hard. And please don't take this too harshly, but this experience is beginning to rub me the wrong way, as today is the second and the cards were to arrive before the first, and now here we are with all these questions. And then I put, just send my set of cards back to me. You keep one, that way you don't have to make another set of cards for me, even though I should have had a partner from the original 30, since I'm sure I was one of the first cards you received. I said that saves you time and me frustration, as this whole what, I don't know. She said, I want to clarify that you do have a partner with beautiful collection that you would love. Just didn't know what to do with the second set. I didn't realize they were for me. Thank you. I apologize for the misunderstanding. You were not the first submission, but the beginner was. I will send your new cards from your partner and all your postage back to you today. For added reassurance, I'll provide tracking. I'm late sending only because I was waiting for a submission to keep from having an odd partner. So, I'm going to put sounds good. Thank you. And that's all I'm going to say. And I highly doubt the beginning artist was the first one to send them in. I highly doubt that. Alright, let me go find forest and something for our diagonal, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have an idea. I think I need to make some trees though. Let me find some paper. What did I do with my paper? Hang on, it was right there and I moved it. What did I do with the paper? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's make some die cuts. We're gonna make us some trees. We gotta make lots of trees this time. I'm gonna use some paper out of here this time. Do I got any green? Yes. We're gonna use this paper. And apparently my bank card has been stolen. I'm gonna wait until the mail runs today, and if it ain't in there, I'm calling them, because I got an email today saying it was delivered, so it ain't been delivered. Has not been delivered. Alright. Hopefully, when I pull, the die cut out, all these extra little pieces go bye-bye. No, I tore my tree. The tree tore. Alright, I'm using it anyway. We're going to use this tree. Sorry, I took it out of camera so I could, Alright, let's find a different color green. Get the frilly dillies. All right, let's do 3 more of this same color. Then we'll get a different color, some different colors. So we can make the forest. It's the monkey. There. Let's try this. I think I'm gonna go make some zucchini bread today. Come on, stop. I don't know why things have to fall. Make sure my little thing is on. I keep bumping it against the chair. See if I can get this one off without tearing it. If I was using cardstock, it probably wouldn't tear so easily, but since we're using paper. Okay, is this the one that I tore? Maybe. All right, let me find a different color green. I want a different color green. These in the paper box, wherever it went to. I just poked myself. Let's see if I can get a couple trees out of this. Quit moving. do another one. Let's see if I can do another one right there. Another tree. Now, where'd the other green go? Let's do the other ones. I'll do one more. One more. And then I have this other tree I want to do. We'll throw in some other kind of trees too. Then I have this tree. I want to do this tree. I'll throw a couple of these in. Alright, poke these little things out. Alright, let's see if we can get one more. One more. All right, I think we're done with the die cuts. Oh, some of my tree is missing up there. There. Okay, next. We get our paper. we're going to put this background on here. Stick that cord underneath the page. Alright, I'm going to try and get on here straight. May not work too good, but it's as straight as I'm going to get it. And then, wherever my scissors went to, okay, put those scissors up, put those right there. Alright, where's my marker? Now we're gonna, let me see, diagonals. We gotta do diagonals. So now we're gonna do diagonal. I guess not. Room for one more little bit right here. There. Diagonal. Now we're gonna do the forest. The forest for the trees. There's one. I tore it again. Ugh. No bueno. There. All right. Let's put our little trees. Wait, where'd the one go? Can't see that one, can you? We'll put that back in there. We ain't using that one. All right. Let's get some of these. We're gonna make it nice and foresty. Nice and foresty looking. There. All right. Let me take these off. Front row. Middle row. Back row. Back row. All right. Get my glue paper. Get the glue paper. Am I on camera? No. Hang on, I'll move it. We're going to scooch it over, you guys. Slide to the right. There we go. Left foot, right stomp. Right foot, left stomp. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Everybody, cha-cha-cha. I'm just going to put them on and we'll see how they go. We will see how they go. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. Everybody clap your hands. Apparently there's some, I was reading on Meadow Lake's page, and got some not so nice comments. Couple carjackings, I think, was one. Didn't sound very good. And then somebody who was like a freelance IT person ranting on their page. Went off on a totally rant that you couldn't really understand. Something about the government. What that had to do with Meadow Lakes, I don't know. Had to shake my head and move on. Like, dude, don't you proofread your stuff? Don't you know how this doesn't sound very like kosher? This doesn't sound like you're an intelligent human being. And then I went and looked at that person's like Facebook page, and he's bragging about how he took one of them fake IQ tests and how he was kicked out of school, and it was just too funny. It was funny. Our forest is looking pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Come here, tree. Let's put it this color tree, shall we? Let's put this color on. I'll put that one down here. Put it right here, down in this bottom corner. All right, we got 2 trees left. Let's put this one right here. Put it right there, right yonder. And we'll put this one over here. Everything, get all my little points downward. Hubby's probably thinking, girl, what you doing in that craft room of yours? You've been in there crying, making phone calls, trying to calm down. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Hang on, I'm folding over my page over here. Okay. Here is our forest and our diagonal page. It looks purty. Purty, purty, purty. My daughter said it took her like 45 minutes to get home yesterday. The roads were so bad. And I'm going, it wasn't even snowing. What are you talking about? And then I opened up my window and there's snow. All right, you guys. Let me take my picture and then we're going to move on. That was a Christmas tree forest is what that was. All right, let's find us a would you rather because I unburied the book. Ew. Ew. Let's see. I'm not liking any of these. Here's one. Would you rather wear all black every day for a year or stay home every weekend for a year? I think I could stay home every weekend for a year. What about you guys? I would like to stay home all the time, but somebody gets bored and wants to go places. It's not me wanting to go out and do this, that, and the other. So are you guys going to wear black every day for a year or stay home every weekend for a year? So that's only like 52 weekends. I could do that, I think. I'm staying in for the weekend. Tell me what your choice is going to be. All right, let us unbury the paper. This paper. All right, find us an ink pen. Find out where I did with my phone. It's 12 o'clock, you guys. Let us spin the wheel. Let us shuffle the wheel. Save. Number 143. $78. Number 62. number 8. I think 8 is one of those miscellaneous packets, but we'll see. Number 188. Okay, let me go find these and we'll see if they go together. Back in a few seconds. Okay, we have the miscellaneous. We have the blue dishware. We have the leaves. We have butterflies. And we have, God only knows what's in this. Green. Some kind of sticker. So, I grabbed my paper. And since I was crafting... Ow, quit pulling that thing. Ugh. Definitely not putting it on the right arm next time. No way, Jose. We're going to put that on there. Just like so. Let's see what's in here. I think these are like green things. Things that are green. Looks like things that are green and orange. How about this one? Is that looking out of an airplane, you think? Or does that go like that? I don't know. I'm liking that one. We'll go with that one. Click, that was me. And I hope you guys are still listening for the voices in the background. I hope you're still looking. Alright, I think I will use a white flutterby. A white flutterby. Alright. Let's put this on. A white flutterby. We're going to chop it off. And ooh, I think I like that leaf. I was gonna go for one of these squares, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna just go for that leaf. I hope hubby's not hungry and wanting lunch, because we had cereal this morning. Usually we don't eat breakfast. So, hubby dubby dubby, I'm not making you lunch. Good vibes. Let's use some good vibes. I need good vibes. After the distressing morning I've had already. It's not been good at all. Alright, there we have our small sticker page for the day. Let's get out our December book. Go to page 2 for December the 2nd. And we'll put this right here. Right there. Alright, there we have it. And we're going to call this video done for the day, because I've got more phone calls to make. So everyone, please be safe. Don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.